I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process, he does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. The world is beautiful, but has a disease called man. You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. How could you rise anew if you have not first become ashes? No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. Everything matters. Nothing's important. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. I am a forest and a night of dark trees, but he who is not afraid of my darkness will find banks full of roses under my cypresses. There will always be rocks in the road ahead of us. They will be stumbling blocks or stepping stones. It all depends on how you use them. What is not intelligible to me is not necessarily unintelligent. I was in darkness, but I took 3 steps and found myself in paradise. The first step was a good thought, the second, a good word, and the third, a good deed. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Nobody is more inferior than those who insist on being equal. There are 2 different types of people in the world: those who want to know and those who want to believe. The individual has always to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. Enjoy life. This is not a dress rehearsal. They muddy the water to make it seem deep. So long as men praise you, you can only be sure that you are not yet on your own true path, but on someone else's. There's no defense against stupidity. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. That is the nature of living creatures. Call me whatever you like. I am who I must be. Insanity in individuals is something rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epics, it is the rule. Do you want to have an easy life? Then always stay with the herd and lose yourself in the herd. Love your enemies because they bring out the best in you. I know of no better life purpose than to perish in attempting the great and the impossible. When marrying, ask yourself this question. Do you believe that you will be able to converse well with this person into your old age? Everything else in marriage is transitory. The real question is, how much truth can I stand? The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die. As well, the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions, they cease to be mine. The tree that would grow to heaven must send its roots to hell. The true man wants 2 things: danger and play. For that reason, he wants woman as the most dangerous plaything. Everything the state says is a lie, and everything it has stolen. to predict the behavior of ordinary people in advance. You only have to assume that they will always try to escape a disagreeable situation with the smallest possible expenditure of intelligence. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. We have art so that we shall not die of reality. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. I and me are always too deeply in conversation. Solitude makes us tougher towards ourselves and tenderer towards others. In both ways, it improves our character. There are no facts, only interpretations. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. Nothing on earth consumes a man more quickly than the passion of resentment. Man is the only animal that must be encouraged to live.